Schlep ban. The banning of YouTuber Schlep stands as one of Roblox's most notorious controversies, a decision that not only infuriated the community, but also dragged the company's name into mainstream negative headlines. Schlep was no ordinary Roblox creator. He dedicated his content to exposing suspected child using the platform, conducting undercover sting operations inspired by investigative journalism. In his videos, he would pose as a young player, gather incriminating chat logs, and in some cases confront offenders directly. These weren't just for views. According to Schlep and several reports, his investigations allegedly led to at least 6 real-world arrests by law enforcement. From Roblox's point of view, however, his methods violated multiple core rules. They accused him of staging unsafe situations, revealing personal information, and bypassing the official safety and reporting systems that Roblox had in place. The company argued that independent predator hunting posed major legal and safety risks, not just to the platform, but also to the minors potentially involved in the stings. The solution Roblox chose was swift and absolute: a permanent ban on Schlep's account and a cease and desist letter ordering him to stop. To much of the community, this was a betrayal. Instead of seeing him as a liability, many players viewed Schlep as someone filling a gap Roblox itself had failed to address effectively. High-profile creators like Creekcraft and Gideon openly condemned the ban. The story spread to gaming news outlets, then to mainstream coverage, and eventually made its way into the hands of a state attorney general, who cited the case while accusing Roblox of failing to protect minors on its platform. For countless players, the Schlep ban was proof that Roblox valued corporate optics and control more than genuine safety. The incident not only sparked outrage, but left a lasting scar on the company's public image. Removing ticks. For many years, Roblox's economy ran on 2 currencies: Robux, purchased with real money, and tickets, affectionately called ticks, which could be earned for free. Players got ticks through daily logins, visits to their games, and referring friends. They could spend them on avatar clothing, accessories, and other in-game items, or exchange them for Robux at a set rate. For younger players who didn't have access to online payments, ticks were their gateway to avatar customization and marketplace participation. In April 2016, Roblox announced that ticks would be removed entirely. The company gave several reasons. New players found the dual currency system confusing. The ticks to Robux exchange rate was unstable, and bot accounts were exploiting the system by farming ticks en masse. While these were valid operational concerns, they rang hollow to many in the community. The removal wiped out the only steady way free players could earn currency, effectively forcing them to purchase Robux if they wanted to participate in customization and trading. The backlash was massive. Forums and social media were filled with players mourning the end of ticks and predicting that Roblox would become increasingly pay-to-play. Those predictions largely came true. The removal widened the gap between free and paying players, and scams advertising free Robux exploded as desperate users sought alternatives. For many veterans, the ticks removal marks the exact moment Roblox shifted from being a truly accessible creative platform to a monetized corporate service. Deleting forum. Before Discord servers and Roblox Twitter updates dominated the community conversation, the official Roblox forums were the lifeblood of its social scene. They weren't just a side feature. They were the central hub for player interaction outside of games. There were boards for scripting help, building tips, role-playing, game promotion, bug reporting, and off-topic chat. Players used them to find collaborators, advertise creations, join events, and even just hang out. In December 2017, Roblox announced that the forums would be shut down permanently. Their reason was a familiar one: moderation challenges. Spam, trolling, and inappropriate content were constant problems, and the company decided that the cost and effort of keeping the forums safe outweighed their value. The closure fractured the community overnight. With no central Roblox-run hub left, players scattered to third-party platforms like Discord, Reddit, and Twitter. These spaces had no official Roblox oversight, meaning younger players were more exposed to scams, harassment, and unsafe content. For veterans, the shutdown felt like the loss of Roblox's town square, and it marked a major shift toward a more corporate-controlled communication model where community discussion happened elsewhere. Removing guest. Guest mode was one of Roblox's most charming and beginner-friendly features. Anyone could play instantly without creating an account, appearing as a default avatar with a gray outfit and a generic username like Guest2958. Guests couldn't chat, making it a safer, anonymous option for trying Roblox without committing to sign up. In October 2017, Roblox quietly removed guest mode. The stated reasons were safety and user experience. Requiring accounts allowed for chat moderation, parental controls, and player tracking. From a corporate standpoint, this also streamlined onboarding and data collection. The change raised the barrier to entry. Kids who just wanted to try Roblox quickly, or whose parents were cautious about online accounts, no longer had a safe, low-commitment option. It also erased a small but beloved slice of Roblox culture. Veterans remember guest trolling, helping guests learn the game, or simply spotting the gray avatars in old lobbies. For many, removing guest mode symbolized Roblox tightening control and losing another piece of its quirky personality. Audio Update 2022. The short, comical oof death sound was as much a part of Roblox's identity as its blocky avatars. It had been in the game for over a decade, spawning countless memes and becoming recognizable far beyond the Roblox community. In July 2022, Roblox removed the sound after a licensing dispute with its creator, Tommy Tallarico. While the legal reasoning was straightforward, the community saw the replacement as a downgrade. The new sound was called bland, lifeless, and forgettable. Losing the oof wasn't just about audio. It felt like losing a piece of Roblox history, a quirky hallmark of its earlier, less polished days. To many, the change was symbolic of Roblox's ongoing shift from community nostalgia to corporate safety and brand neutrality. Removing old logo. Roblox's older logos were bold, colorful, and playful, perfectly reflecting the creative chaos of the early platform. Over the years, they were replaced by cleaner, flatter designs, culminating in the minimalist Roblox wordmark with a tilted square O. The redesign was part of a broader rebrand aimed at appealing to global markets, investors, and a more professional audience. The new logo was modern and sleek, but to longtime players, it stripped away personality. For them, it wasn't just a graphic update. It was a visual signal that Roblox was no longer the scrappy, community-first game they had grown up with. The rebrand symbolized a wider corporate shift toward being a tech giant rather than a niche creative playground. UGC emotes. When Roblox introduced user-generated content UGC emotes, it gave community creators the ability to design and sell custom animations through the marketplace. This expanded creative possibilities and created new ways for developers to earn Robux. But it also meant that many emotes, previously a free part of the game, were now locked behind paywalls. Before UGC, players had access to several built-in emotes for free. With UGC, the marketplace filled with unique animations that cost Robux, leaving free players with fewer options for avatar expression. Critics saw this as another example of Roblox monetizing previously accessible features, contributing to the growing sentiment that personalization was becoming increasingly pay-to-play. R15 avatars. The switch from R6 to R15 avatars was one of the most divisive updates in Roblox's visual history. R6 characters had blocky proportions, stiff animations, and a toy-like aesthetic that defined the platform for years. R15 added more joints, enabling smoother animations, layered clothing, and more complex avatar customization. While Roblox framed R15 as a modernization step, many players found the new proportions awkward. Older clothing often fit poorly, certain animations looked unnatural, and games built for R6 sometimes broke visually with R15 characters. Developers had to spend extra time adjusting their games, and many players simply preferred the old, iconic, blocky look. To critics, R15 wasn't just a visual update. It was part of Roblox's broader trend of sanding down its distinct personality in favor of a more generic humanoid style.